a screech, a howl, but that's, I mean, it's not like we have wolves. We have coyotes.
Dogman, the canine cryptid we've all come to know and fear. Hey everyone, welcome back to another Brookster Watches. Today, we're going to be taking a look at 5 of the scariest sightings of Dogman from the state of Alabama. Yes, Alabama, y'all. Don't forget to hit that like button, share, subscribe, and hit that notification bell. I do upload these videos very often. And also, make sure to check out all the links in the description box below, guys. That's where I cite all of my sources, all of my merch is down there. By the way, new merch is coming out soon, so make sure you check it out. Also, guys, Midnight Lycanthropy, new podcast that me and Kenny have, coming out this Thursday at midnight, 12 a.m. On any podcasting streaming that you listen to, you can find it on there. Now, without further ado, let's go ahead and take a walk into the forest. Okay, guys, so this first one is called Do Werewolves Cause Havoc in Alabama, U.S.? And it's by Get Factual.
There's something out here, and it's been here since the Civil War. Right over that way is a place called Penitentiary Hill. That's where the Confederate soldiers used to hold the Yankees prisoners, but they collapsed it and blew it up because something was killing the prisoners.
Daniel also knows about the latest case.
Last weekend, actually, a couple was on a side-by-side out here, and they were the only one riding. It was about 2, 3 o'clock in the morning, and they saw something on 2 legs, hunched over, and ran across the creek and up into the woods because they didn't know what it was.
Oh, hell.
Ross is an expert when it comes to animal footprints. He searches the riverbed.
If anything's coming out here onto the water, it'll leave a print. You'll be able to see it.
The residents close to the river live in fear. Time and time again, skinned animals are found.
The local authorities think it's a person with a knife because it's so precision cut. But the investigations usually eventually find it was some form of animal they can't identify.
Oh. Dang. That is crazy, guys. What do you think it is? Do you think it's a person doing that? Or do you think it's like an animal? They say it's like improving an animal. But what do you think? Let me know in the comments below. Make sure to go give them a like as well, okay? So this next one right here is called, Was This an Alabama Dogman or Something Else? And it's by Jonathan Odom. I hope I said that correctly. Make sure you go give Jonathan's video a like, okay? As well as like this video. So put your pretty little paws up there and like our video, okay? So I'm going to go to kind of the end of this video because this is where he shows his evidence. So he's out here and he's looking for a graveyard that's supposedly out here, okay? And then he starts getting real uneasy. He starts sensing things around him, starts hearing stuff, and this is basically what he caught. Now, I see several things in this and what he caught, but you let me know what you think. Here we go.
That's crazy. Okay, guys, from the time I crossed the stream, I was very confused and very uneasy. I couldn't find the cemetery. It was showing on my topo maps that it was there. That's where the people had said it was there. And it was the first time I've ever been this freaked out in the woods. I've been weirded out in the woods, but this was the first time I was ever just freaked out. So I went back and looked at my footage, and I found something in my footage that I hadn't noticed before. And this is it. It was a creature. Okay. I don't know what it was, but it was definitely in my footage, and I definitely caught it. So the question is, was this what caused me to be so freaked out? I believe it was. I'll never, ever forget this encounter.
You know, it very well could be, but I don't know. I don't see, I mean, I personally see a blob squatch. And I'm not discounting anything. There could have been something, because when you know that there's something out there, let me tell you, you feel it. And when he says that he's feeling it, I believe him. Now, he could have caught something. It could have been anything. It could have been a bear for all we know. But the thing is the belief in something. Okay? If you feel it, then you probably are going to believe it. You know, so he was feeling nervous and uneasy and stuff. But since we're talking about this thing right here, I also see a face right here. I don't know. That could be a bunch of rocks. It could be a blob squatch. It could be a dog man. It could be a Bigfoot. It could be several Bigfoots. It could be several dog man. Now, I do see a canine-like shape in these trees right here. Okay, so I don't know. Let me know what you think. Now, I see, like, you can see a little bit when you back it up. You see it better. You see what I'm saying? And then also, I don't know, is there something right here too? Because there's like eye shine. Or some kind of shine. Or is that just the leaf? It's really hard to tell. This one right here is from the news. It's called Rural Residents Spot Strange Creature. And it's by WDHN. And I think they're talking about Coffee County, Alabama. So let's go ahead and give it a watch.
Now for a strange story out of rural Coffee County. Residents there say they've heard unusual animal sounds at night, and several ATV riders say they've seen unusual looking creatures in the distance. Today, Mike Gerspan spoke to a few people who are trying to figure out what is in the forest between Enterprise and New Brockton.
I can just say this. Something's going on in the woods. Something's going on.
That's right.
Timbuktu.
Yeah. And you know, of all the millions of sightings and reports,
Joe Blackburn and Tanner Medley work at Bama Slam, an entertainment and recreational venue north of Enterprise. Recently, the two men have received reports from ATV riders of distant sightings of an unusual animal. In addition, folks in the area have heard a loud shriek at night, but it didn't sound like a coyote.
Yeah. We get a lot of feedback from the ATV riders, and one of those recent feedbacks over the last 30 days has been, hey, there's something strange. There's some knocking going on. We hear some screeches. They're not dogs. They're not coyotes. What could it be, right?
And this is not the first time there have been reports of an unusual creature in the woods. In fact, about a decade ago, a crew out of California brought a lot of equipment trying to get a picture in the Asbury community. After reports of a Bigfoot or a skunk ape due to a terrible smell in that vicinity. Despite 3 nights in the forest, they never found any conclusive evidence of a creature.
when you dismiss all the erroneous possibilities, there's little left except some kind of bipedal humanoid ape.
What's going on in the woods right here? I mean, if you hear a screech, a howl, but it's not like we have wolves. We have coyotes. It's a very distinct sound.
The men say whatever's in the woods, it seems more frightened of humans. They ask if you've seen something unusual as far as a creature or heard something out of the norm in the woods, try and use your phone to get a picture or some form of evidence. Covering local news first in Coffee County, Mike Gerspan, WDHN News.
Well, first of all, make sure you're safe before, if it starts charging at you or something like that, I would say put the camera down. Try to get as much evidence as you can. Yeah, but when you're in danger, put the camera down and run, son. No way. All right, guys. So this one next is about the Wolf Woman of Mobile, Alabama. I don't know if I'm saying that. Is it Mobile? Mobile? I don't know. However you pronounce this area in Alabama, there is a so-called Wolf Woman, and sightings were reported in 1971. Okay, and this right here, they kept getting, I think they had over 50 calls. And it says, the Wolf Woman of Mobile, The half-wolf, half-woman creature so frightened the citizenry of, I can't say that word right, I'm sorry, of Mobile, that people began calling the press register to report the sightings. On April 8th, 1971, the newspaper reported the phenomenon complete with a drawing of the creature conceived by a newspaper illustrator. Listening to as many as 50 phone calls the press register had received day and night approximately in 1 week. If you wonder if perhaps there isn't something out there. Witnesses described the creature as pretty and hairy. And the top half as a woman and the bottom half as a wolf. An unnamed teenager is quoted as saying, "My daddy saw it down in the marsh and it chased him home. Now my mommy keeps all the doors and windows locked." One witness had heard the creature had escaped from a circus sideshow. Wow. And it says the reporter said the fear of witnesses seemed real, although the initial reports would have begun on April Fool's Day. So, is this like a great big hoax that the town of Mobile, Alabama created on April Fools in 1971? I mean, look at her. Is wolf woman sulking around the city? Various area persons claim seeing creature. That's wild, boy. Look at it. That's crazy. Wolf woman. What just happened here? Okay. It's still recording. Sorry. And on the back, this was on the back of the, and like she's like holding her hair back too, like, oh, look how pretty, like, that's hilarious. Wolf woman. And I can't read the rest hardly. Artist conception, the human animal seen in the something area 4871. And then that's another rendition of her too. That is crazy, bro. So what do y'all think about that right there? Do you think it was just an April Fool's joke, or do you think it was real? Do you think the wolf woman's real? Let me know in the comments below. So this last one right here is from a new subscriber, Patrick, and he says that he found some canine prints in Alabama. And it's the day after an ice storm in North Alabama. This backyard has a full 8-foot locked privacy fence. The smaller print on the right is my 85-pound German Shepherd. So what in the hell is on the left? We are 1 mile from Wheeler Wildlife Refuge. Okay, so this right here, that is his doggy paw prints. And then compared to the size of this one right here, and it would have to jump an 8-foot enclosure. Now, could this be a regular wolf? Like, because wolves get pretty big. I don't know though, because down here, and I'm going to mark it for you. Down here at the base, I see, where it could stretch out. So what are we looking at here? Is this a Dogman print? Or, it's big as a $20 bill. Or is this a regular big ass wolf? That is very interesting. And I love it when you guys send me this kind of stuff. So, man, that, Patrick Phillips. And that's just, I don't know. I really, really like seeing stuff like this, like, yeah, you can tell definitely the size difference. I wish he would have put the $20 bill up to his little, the little paw prints up there from his German Shepherd to really see. But to me, and how I pointed it out at the end here, you can kind of see a little bit to where a heel could be, to where it could stand up, where it would be bipedal or something, bipedally. Guys, I don't know, man. That is crazy. Oh, hell no. I mean, this thing would have to jump 8 foot, like an 8-foot fence. Could a real wolf, I don't know. Like, I'd have to do my research on that. But, man, that was great. That was some great evidence. So, thanks for sharing that with us. I really appreciate that, guys. Well, everyone, what did you think of those 5 scary dogman and women sightings from Alabama? Let me know in the comments below. Also, have you ever seen a dogman, werewolf, cryptid, any kind of creature? Let us know in the comments, or you can email me. I want to throw my email up there. We'll share it on our podcast, okay? And sometimes I even share them on my YouTube, like I did today. All right, guys, make sure you check out our new podcast, me and Kenny, okay? I'm going to throw it up there. Midnight Lycanthropy. You can see it tonight, well, technically 12 a.m. Thursday morning, okay? Midnight Lycanthropy podcast on any podcast uploading station you listen to. Thank you guys for watching. And until the next time,